Hi everybody. I'll just wait for people to get on and I'm going to try to share this. So that's what I'm looking at if you come on and I'm looking down. Hi everybody, I'm just going on here and sharing this, so please like, share, invite your friends. Hi Cindy. Hi Jennifer. Just trying to share this out a little bit. And of course it's being a butt. Hi. Hi, Corey. Hi, Eleni. I'm doing all right. Still healing. I hope you guys are all having a good Tuesday. I don't know why this gives me such a hard time to share it, but I have a hard time sharing my own stuff. How weird is that? Yes, that's my cat, Lily Jean. She gets jealous when I'm on here with you guys. So then she acts up. Oh, there she goes. Now she's running up the stairs. Hi, Jana. Thank you, Corey. I decided to sport some of Melissa Hunt's from Sunny Flowers. She made these. I'm feeling better. I ended up having an infection in this leg, so I'm on a bunch of antibiotics right now. But for some reason, it's not gonna let me share again. I don't understand this. Thanks for sharing, guys. I so appreciate it. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Pammy. Yay, I got one out. Oh my god, I'm telling you. Technology is not my friend, you guys. Just, I guess, you know. Hate to say it, but I'm a little older than with all this than I think. But yeah, I hope you guys are all having a good Tuesday. I'm trying to figure out by going different times to see which time works best for everybody so people can all watch at the same, you know, be able to see it. Almost May, you guys. I can't believe how fast it's going. Thank you, Cindy. Hi, Dina. Thank you. Hi, Candy. Hi, Donna. There, I'm done. I'm not going to do any more. Let's get started. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card. I'm going to see who I'm guided to. I just kind of like scroll through, and then wherever spirit kind of takes me to is who I'll read for. Hi, Linda Lee. Hi, Amanda. And then I'll pull a card and talk about the chakra, or chakras that need a little bit of help this week, more focus on. And then sometimes there's added messages in there, and every once in a while I do get messages from your past loved ones. So we'll see how it goes. I appreciate all you guys being here. I couldn't do this without you guys, and thank you for sharing. So let's see, we'll spin. And it's not going to let me go back all the way. How come? Ugh, I don't like when that happens. It doesn't let me go all the way back up. Becky Stryker. Becky Stryker. I believe that's how you say your last name. I'm sorry if I butchered it. If you're still here, Becky. Hi, Jacqueline. Hi, Donna. Hi, Janice. Hi, Angela. Hi, Debbie. And give her a minute. There she is. Hi, Becky. I'm going to start connecting with your energy. Ooh, one just jumped right out for you, Becky. So as I'm connecting to you, before I even get the card out, I feel a lot of pressure on my back, like a sore back, sore neck. So I don't know if you're having some back pains or aches and pains, or if this is coming from maybe somebody that's going to possibly try to come through. But I just wanted to put that out there for you, Becky. And I feel it's kind of like stress, but let's see what was pulled. Ooh, this is your card, Becky. So I don't always go by, most of the time I don't go by what the cards say. If you haven't watched me before, I read by color and intuition. So the first thing that draws me, I'm seeing three things here. Well, a little more than three, but the main thing is your intuition and third eye right now, I feel, is being very blocked. You're very intuitive. But back here, and it might even be that you're empathic, because lots of empaths with this blue, which is your throat chakra. But what I also feel is, it's the color for me for emotion. So there's a lot of dark emotion here. So I don't know. And then the yellow is your solar plexus. It's your self-confidence, self-esteem, your place in life. It also harbors some of our deep emotional issues as far as traumas or hurts or things of that nature. So when I put that all together here, Becky, I'm feeling like you're either an empath, and it's either that you're just knowing or just learning, or you might not even know. I'm not quite sure if you've been working with this for a while or it's something new to you. But I feel like you get a lot of anxiety and you're not quite sure where it's coming from. And maybe that's why I was feeling like this tight back and neck, because I feel like when you get out amongst other people, it's like you feel really good, and then all of a sudden it's like, wow, I feel like I want to cry, or wow, all of a sudden I have a headache, or you're getting panic attacks. And it's because you're picking up on other people's energy, Becky. And that's where these emotions are coming through. So I'm getting that you're very much gifted as an empath and intuition too with the third eye, but you don't speak about it, which is the throat too, is why you're not trusting. So altogether with the solar plexus, you're getting these messages, you're feeling these things that you might not know too much about yet, but I'll get back to that. But you're doubting it because you're like, either you were brought up to where this type of thing is considered not good, or that you're silly, or that you can't do it, or you're getting this and you're like, oh, that's just because I watched something, or I read something, or I must have seen that on a commercial, or, no, you're getting, it's you. You are getting divine messages. See how you are dressed in purple? which is your third eye again. This is darker, this is lighter, but the divine light is all around you. So what you're doing is coming from source. It's coming from a good place if that's one of your worries. You're holding your hands up because I think in a way you're just not knowing, what's going on. You're excited about it, but it's also scaring you kind of a little bit at the same time. And I don't want to say scare, it's just, it's new and you're not sure yet how to really control it and understand it. So the empathic part is you could go, and there's a lot of good groups on here that you could, like-minded people. There's a lot of good teachers that you can go to that start from beginners to advanced, that can help you learn a little bit more about your empath and how to shield, because I also am an empath. So when I get around a lot of people, I have to shield myself daily. When I get up, I put a bubble around me. If I go somewhere else, I add to that, because I have a hard time going around crowds, because I too pick up things, and then your body's reacting to stuff that isn't even yours. It's just learning how to understand what is you and what is other people, and learning to trust in yourself, Becky. This is happening. It's not like you're just thinking and you're not sure. It is. Trust in what you're getting. And people do want to hear what you have to say. I feel you're scared to talk about it with some people, or it's just because you're unsure that you're giving the right message. So start speaking it out. And if you have to start out by writing out the messages, do that, just so they're not in here causing more emotion to go around, which is, so then it's your emotion and these other people's emotions. But you're also standing on nice green, so new growth, new beginnings. This is going to flourish for you once you start learning a little bit more on how to control and use this and protect yourself from others' energies, and trusting in what you're getting. Because it is all, I feel that your gifts are going to be very strong. You just have to learn a little bit more about them and trust in yourself. Because you are perfect in your own way. So another thing I'm getting is you might watch people like me or several other psychics, and you're going, but that isn't how I'm getting my messages, so I must not be doing it right. Nobody reads the same. That's the beauty of it. Everybody's gifts is their own. So don't worry about that. So I see the full moon here. I don't know when the next full moon is, but once you start really getting into learning more about how to using them, classes, like-minded people, whatever it is, and trusting in yourself more about it, I want to say things are going to start getting better for you by the next full moon. So that's what I'm getting for you, Becky. And it's going to take a lot of... Oh, sorry about that. I don't know. My internet's bad. Hopefully it came back on. We're having a storm, so if for some reason it kicks me off, you guys, I will come back on. But that was for you, Becky. Be your own individual self. There are some good people that do give classes. Some of them are on break right now, but probably starting next month or with workshops. I'm not sure. But Melissa Hunt from Sunnyflowers Tarot, she does work with all the clairs. Matthew Stapley is another great teacher. Trying to think of who else does classes. I know that I believe Jax Atlantis has some classes. Just go with the people you feel good about, I guess. But that's what I have for you today, Becky. And you have a beautiful day, and just start trusting in yourself. Your gifts are beautiful. All right, next. I'm hoping you guys can still comment, because the comments haven't moved since it went out, so I hope everything's okay. Let's see here. Kim Purpura? Kim Purpura? Kim Purpura, are you still here? Kim Purpura. I hope I know I'm probably butchering that. Can somebody comment really quick so I can see if I have to restart, because I'm not getting any more, let me swipe and come back and see. Okay, just wasn't sure. Thank you. All right, Kim. Thank you, guys. I wasn't sure. All right, Kim, I'm going to start connecting with your energy. As soon as I start connecting with you, I'm getting like touchy-feelies on the top of my head. And I almost feel, Kim, like you're feeling this. And I'm feeling it's almost like a pet. A passed away pet. I keep seeing a cat, but when I'm in with this many people too, I might be picking up for other people. So I don't know if that's for you, Kim. Okay. Because I'm really getting a tingling here. So I don't know if you're coming into what we call an awakening with your gifts, or your crown chakra is very, very open. But I feel like this, it could be that, but I'm also feeling like it's some sort of message of I'm here from somebody passed away. And when I tried to connect right away, I seen a cat. Like messing with the top of your head. Or messing with the top of somebody's head. And now I'm seeing, Kim, and I want to say a grandmother. Grandmother, great-grandmother, aunt. I'm getting really tight chest, like I'm having a hard time breathing when she's coming forward. I'm seeing her rocking. I want to say white hair. Whitish grayish hair. And I just, like I want to rock. She's also showing me either a teapot or a coffee pot. And she's showing me like whoever this is for, if it's not for you, she's showing me a girl and they're like either baking or doing stuff together in the kitchen. Is this making any sort of, any resonation for you? Because if not, I will kind of try to shut it down and move ahead because it might be for somebody else. Kim? And I'm just going to shuffle while I wait to hear. Yeah, she's not going to let go until I find out. Okay. Then I think I'm getting your grandmother right now. Ooh, yeah, because I just got tingle confirmation. I don't know if she passed from the chest, but I really felt like I was having a hard time breathing. But yeah, she really wanted to focus on, you guys did a lot of things in the kitchen area. Okay, so that might also be her letting you know that I seen you baking today. And she's saying yes. And it's funny because she's like, I know she knows what you made, but she's like, I don't think that was my recipe. Or maybe it was. I don't know. She was kind of joking a little bit. She had a good sense of humor. But she comes along when you're sitting, and it's almost like just letting you know, hey, I'm here, Kim. I'm hearing the word daughter. So you were very close. Very close. Oh, she's joking about it. And she's saying when you speak to her, she's there. She's also showing me children, so I don't know if you have children. I'm seeing 2. And just smile, smile like, oh, I'm so proud. I don't know if she got to meet these children, if these are siblings or your children. But she's acknowledging that she has still been there for every milestone in your life since she's passed, and she wants you to really know that. She's also making me smell, so I don't know if, okay, so she wants you to know that she very much keeps an eye on your children. And I see her going in at night and like just keeping an eye on them. And I keep hearing the word proud, proud, which I know a lot of people say when they come through, but she is very proud of you. I don't know if you've wondered if what she would think of how you've raised your children and what you're doing, but I almost see a tear coming down because she is so proud. And I mean, my heart right here is just such a connection you guys have. And she just wants to let you know that connection is not gone. Whenever you need her, just talk to her and then be very still, because you are going to feel her or smell her. She keeps bringing up a smell, so I don't know maybe if it's the tea or if it's something she made, something she wore perfume wise, but she will give that to you once in a while too. So she just really wanted to come through for you, so I don't know again if she's making me feel like you've either been talking about her a lot, thinking about her a lot, or it's coming up to the time that she either passed, a birthday for you, your children. But know that she comes to all those things. Because it's almost like I hear you saying, geez, I wish my grandma was here. And she's saying, love, I am here, love. So I don't know if she called you love. or she used that a lot, but she wants you to know, love, I'm always there for everything. So now we'll go to your card because she's kind of backing up now. What does Kim need to do chakra-wise this week? And for your card, Kim, I'm trying to get it where it's not so. So right away, you know, like I said, I don't always read what's on the bottom. It depends what comes through here. I see the color blue again. Lots of blue there. There's been a lot of emotions lately for you, Kim. And as I'm speaking to you, I need to get a drink of water. So you need to hydrate a little bit more, or you just haven't drank much today? Excuse me. But it's almost like you have a ball in your throat. So I don't know if you've been... And then the bottom here is solar plexus. So I want to say this might be something you've been dealing with for quite some time, that's made you feel that what you have to say nobody cares about. And you hate water. Yeah, I had to start making myself drink it because I'm not great at it either. But, you know, I'm seeing the yellow here for the solar plexus, which is, again, self-confidence, self-worth, our path in life, our old traumas, etc. And, you know, some yellow in the background. So it has to do with you, again, not feeling like good enough or smart enough, or whatever it is that's in your head that feels that people don't want to hear what you have to say. Causes you a lot of anxiety. It's just, and you fear about, you know, you're worried about, you're a very caring person, I feel. And a lot of this is because you feel like you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But yet you keep holding them in and holding them in and holding them in to where it's causing you anxiety and maybe even physical issues like headaches or stomach aches. Because the mind is going all the time. I don't understand because, like I said, you're very to the heart type person. And you don't understand sometimes why people do what they do. But also this, again, this could be that you're also an empath as well. Because there's a lot of blues, different blues. So when I see all the blues together, that makes me think of anxiety and nervousness and just also a lot of emotion going on. So you might also be an empath, Kim. So some of the emotions that you're pulling in, like I said earlier on that other read, might be causing you to feel things that aren't really yours and causing you to feel this anxiety or upset or sad, and you really yourself don't understand why, because you don't think you feel that way. But it is telling me, like the bottom says, retreat. I'm saying, I'm looking at it as you are surrounded by the divine. You're wearing white. So you're totally being watched over during this. You're being helped through this, I'm sorry. There is some purple back here, which is intuitiveness as well. But I think, again, that comes in with your intuitiveness and maybe your empathy. I can never say it right. Your empath abilities are blocked at times because you're not trusting in yourself about them as well. Like, I don't think people are going to care what I have to say, or, you know, I'll say something and they don't listen. Say it anyway. That's all I keep hearing is tell her to speak. Speak what you have to say to get all this emotion out. Because as you can see here, it's getting lighter from the darkness, so you are speaking more. They're just saying that you got to speak up a little bit more, or maybe it's just talking about your emotions to a partner or a friend or work. But until you really try to calm your emotions and trust yourself, it's going to be harder for those gifts to work. So again, they're just telling me to really trust in yourself, because people do want to hear what you have to say. And I'm hearing grounding. So maybe with the emotions, because I'm seeing the outside, go outside. That might help you a lot with all this emotion around you too. Anything that'll help you feel at peace, music, grounding outside, just walking outside, listening to music, meditation, and that's going to help you too with these emotions, Kim. So really focus on your solar plexus and your throat this week. And that was for Kim. Thank you guys for being here again. Thank you for liking and sharing. And if anybody that gets a reading today, if you are comfortable with leaving a review on my page, I would be very grateful for that. I want to see if I haven't seen her say anything. All right. Lori Rusa Benacasa? Lori Rusa Benacasa, if you're still here. Ooh. You're so welcome, Kim. All right, Lori. Thank you for being here. I'm going to start connecting with you. And turn my paper over here. So what does she need to know? What does Lori need to know this week, chakra-wise? Ooh. So you had this card pop up. Blue seems to be the theme today. So again, Lori, I see this as you. You're totally gold. So that tells me that we're dealing with, again, the throat chakra and the solar plexus. And the reason, again, that you're not speaking up is because of your self-confidence, self-esteem, self-worth, unsure of yourself, or you start to think about doing something and your negative self-talk in your head's going, oh no, you can't do that. Oh, nobody's going to care. Oh, you can't do that. You know, that kind of stuff. So you need to really work on building your self-esteem up. Now I'm also getting some green here with the blue. So there's been a lot of emotions and some healing done. So I feel that you've had this issue probably since you were a kid, or it kind of came to you as a child because either a parent, a teacher, somebody that you looked up to told you you weren't good enough, smart enough, pretty enough, etc. And that's not true. And you have been working on trying to heal that. You are more stable now, or I see in the background, grounded. I feel before maybe you weren't as grounded, so that's a lot of the work you're doing. The outside of this is a lot of dark blue. Again, emotions that I think are carried from this feeling of whatever you went through that's caused you to feel not enough, not good enough. Not worth anybody listening to me, which is totally not true. It's almost like it's been programmed into you. That's why I feel like this is something you've been dealing with for a long time. And green is also the heart chakra. It's the green side for me is the giving part of the heart, the love that we give people. The pink side is the love that we give ourselves and let ourselves receive from other people. So right away, I see you're a giver. I'm not seeing any pink in this card, which tells me that you give a lot to others, but you don't do so for yourself. Again, because it's coming back to you don't feel you deserve it. And I know that you feel you deserve it, but it's like a subconscious thing. When you go to get something or even a compliment, you have a hard time taking a compliment even because it's hard to receive that. It's just hard for you, I'm feeling. And you're kind of an overgiver. You give to others your time, your effort, anything that they need, you're there for. But when it comes to doing it for yourself, again, you have a hard time because you're not feeling worthy of it. Now, like I said, you are healing. You are standing on grass, which again is the green, big giver, not too much pink. But it's showing me that you are working through this. And going forward, you are going to start believing in yourself more, working on your self-esteem. If that means, putting notes all over the house that have positive things to say about yourself, do that. Say them out loud. Write, journal. If you can't speak it out, if there's a certain person that you want to talk about this with and it's hard for you, write it out so it's not in your head and causing all this anxiety and nervousness and stress because it keeps rolling around in there because you're not letting it out is what I'm getting. So Lori, you really need to just focus on your solar plexus, knowing you're enough, knowing that you're an individual. You're the way you're supposed to be. And love yourself more. Take time for yourself. Give as much to yourself as you give to others, is what I'm hearing, Lori. So that's what I got for you, Lori. I hope that it resonated. Let's see, what time is it? Let me see here. Oh. I'm not sure if I'm going to say this right. Moishi? Benshire? Moishi? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Benshire? Are you still here? You're so welcome. Keep up the good work because you are working through it and you are enough. Just know that. Make that one of your mantras. I am enough. Say it 3 times a day at least. Again, I'm so sorry if I butchered your name. I'm going to give him a minute. Again, I don't know if you guys can see my awesome earrings, but these are made by Melissa Hunt from Sunny Flowers Tarot. She custom makes them. She has lots of colors. She has lots of small stones also to put on there. So if you're really liking these, definitely get a hold of her. All right, well, I think that he might have left. So I will pick another. If he comes back, oh, I just seen I'm here before I went up. Oh, okay. So let's see. It's not wanting to move very well. Sorry about all this. Donna Mar. Okay, Donna, are you still here? I just seen your message go by. Hi, Peggy. Okay. Lots of love to you too. All right, Donna, I'm going to connect with you now. Ooh, can't have that many. So as I connect to you, I might be mirroring you, but like I'm kind of getting like, I don't know, like itchy crawlies on this side of my head, which is my right, which could be your left. So yeah, Donna, I don't know if you just had like that type of feeling or if you're having some issues with that side of your head, headache, or I'm hearing sinuses. So what does Donna need to know? Donna, this is your card. So right away I'm seeing the black and the red, which has to do with your root or base chakra. You're also wearing it. The second meaning for me for red and black is protection. So right away, Donna, I want you to know you're very protected. Very protected. It's almost like I'm getting energy coming forth, but it's more like I'm not seeing or hearing anything, just kind of that feeling of like, yep, we're here, that we're her team. So you have a very strong team watching over you, of guides and loved ones, is what I'm getting. But you've been feeling very like pulled in a lot of different directions lately. And I don't know, usually the root has to do with our essential needs. So like our shelter, our food, our water, you know, our family. So I feel like you've had a lot going on in that department, either worrying about, you know, a certain family member or your family in general. Or it just has to do with a decision to do with those areas that has really made you, I feel like you're being pulled in like 3 or 4 different directions. And I don't know if it's like a decision to like job wise or like moving or different schools for your children if you have any. But there's something you've really been thinking about that's going to affect, you know, your family. And it's really made you feel, like I said, ungrounded. So you don't feel, it's the feeling of feeling like confused or just overly, like you can't quit thinking about it. You can never like almost feel okay still. You're just not grounded. And when we're not grounded, everything above that, of course, is going to follow suit, because that's our connection to the earth. So they're telling me for you to get outside. That's a big thing. I don't know where you live. I know I live out in a very cold. I'm in Upper Michigan, so we're still in 30-degree weather here. But they're saying to get outside. I'm also seeing you either writing, painting, some sort of craft thing that makes you very zen. That's also going to help you ground. So I don't know what that is, if you craft, there's something though I'm seeing you doing. So, but that kind of centers you in a way, like you feel like everything else goes away when you're doing it. So whatever that is, keep doing it. I'm also hearing music. Music is very grounding. There's also stones you can carry that are either red or black. Those are all very grounding as well. But they're telling me to tell you to try to set aside certain times of the day or one part of the day where you're going to be thinking about this, Donna, instead of trying to think about it throughout your whole day. Try to focus it to a certain part of the day, a certain time of the day. Sit down, try to structure it a little bit more so there's more focus. Okay, like say today, okay, I'm going to decide about this. And when you're done with it, you leave it go and you don't think about it anymore. And I know that's very hard to do, but it's one of the techniques I've had to do because I'm a very big worrier. Now also here, you're getting some creative ideas while you're sleeping. And I feel you're also getting messages, so I don't know if that has to do also with the project or the creativity that you're trying to manifest here for whatever is going on. Also, I wanted to let you know that you are, family-wise here, what I'm seeing is very balanced love. So know that you are very loved. There is a little bit of emotion going on here with the dark. So you are getting a lot of feelings of, it's causing stress. It's causing anxiety because you're not sure what to do. But when you look down here, it's a lighter blue. So that tells me that if you speak up more about how you feel about this situation to whoever it is, it's going to help you ground more as well and feel more at peace about that. And I keep hearing it's going to be okay. So I don't know what that has to do with your decision, but I'm hearing that it's going to be okay. And I want to say sometimes you might not be as confident, but pretty much I feel you are a pretty confident person, but sometimes you have a hard time like with saying what's on your mind and sticking with what you want to do because you're unsure sometimes. Don't be unsure. Keep it up. Be positive about everything. Know that you're protected. Whatever's behind you here is behind you. It's darker, probably emotion. It's getting lighter because you're dealing with it. And just get out and ground is what I'm hearing. And pay attention to the dreams you're having because it has something to do with your vitality, because that's the sacral. So vitality, creativity, sexuality, that's all in your sacral chakra, which is orange. So you're getting messages that have to do with any or all of those for your sacral as well. So really get out there and ground, and Donna, and you're going to feel a lot better. Now, what I do want to say is when you are focusing, like I'm giving you guys 1 or 2 chakras to focus on. I also do chakra balancings, healings, and such. And I highly recommend that you never just balance one chakra because each chakra is connected to another one. So if you, let's say you balance your grounding, that's great, but then you didn't balance the rest of them to kind of match. So then you're putting a different one off balance. So what I like to do is like I said to Donna, to focus on the grounding and the root. So I would do a meditation or a guidance, but I would go through all and just maybe focus a little bit more attention on the root or the base. Just wanted to get that out there too. All right, I think I can take one more, maybe 2. All right, Rowena. Rowena Putt. Rowena. I hope I'm saying that right. Again, thank you guys all for being here. I'm actually thinking about going on live later on tonight, probably around 7:38. Probably 8:30. I'll say 8:39. I still have to do dinner. But it's going to be discount readings. They won't be free, but you will have an option to do this or one question for, I'm debating on either $12 or $15. I'm probably going to say 12. So I will put that on here so you guys know what time it'll be. And if you'd like to be there, the PayPal will be up there. And you can have a reading there too if you haven't, weren't able to get one here. All right, Rowena. Hi, Michelle. What does Rowena need to do? Ooh. You're very welcome, Donna. This is your card, Rowena. Lots of blues today. That seemed to be the theme today. Beautiful card. So again, you're wearing purple. Third eye. You have intuitive abilities. There has been some growth and healing for you. But the main one is the throat chakra. Emotion and speaking up. So I'm getting the feeling again that you also might get some anxiety about your intuition and your gifts. There is also some green into here too. So that again has to do with the heart, the giving part of the heart. It's almost like I'm trying to get what they're trying to tell me, I'm sorry. Just a lot of emotions, I feel like you really have been wanting something, so it's really about speaking up and I don't know if you're newly learning your gifts, if they've just been noticed by you, or if you've had them but you don't know how to use them, because I'm getting both the blues here again, so I'm getting a lot of empath today as well. So I don't know if you're an empath as well, Rowena, but it seems like you get a lot of anxiety around it. And you're afraid to speak about it. And I don't know if it's because you feel that people don't want to hear you, that people are going to laugh at you. Because I'm not really seeing the yellow with the self-confidence, but I also feel that your self-confidence is a little low as well, even though it's not really showing in this. And, you know, you're give, and you're asking for something. So I don't know if it's because you've given of yourself and you're trying to get that also back, you know, reciprocated to you. But I keep hearing empath. And again, with the intuition. And they're telling me that when you're getting really emotional, anxiety ridden, it's blocking it. And then you feel like, I can't do this. Or why is this happening? Why do I feel all of a sudden mad when I wasn't mad? Why do I feel like crying when I don't feel sad? Why do I all of a sudden feel like I have a headache? Or why does my leg hurt? Is what they're telling me. And it's because you are an empath and you're picking up everybody else's energy. So again, you too need to learn. So what you're asking for to me is guidance on learning how to use your gift, is what I'm being told now. You're asking for help because I feel it's something you want to do, but you're so unsure about it and you're so worried about, I think, speaking your truth about it because you won't feel accepted or believed. But first you got to get under control, learning how to not feel everybody's emotions and learn to discern what you are actually feeling and what isn't yours, because that's what's causing these dark feelings. I'm not saying that they're bad. To me, it's just like anxiety, panic attack. You know, my skin feels like it's crawling. I don't want to be here. It's almost a scared feeling. They're telling me to accept it, learn more into it. Maybe it's why you came on here today, because I did give some teachers earlier today that are very good with people from just learning to way advanced. Again, that was, you know, Melissa Hunt from Sunnyflowers Tarot, Matthew Stapley on his page. there's a lot of great teachers. I too am also going to be starting to teach some courses about chakras. Well, actually workshops. And so there's a lot of people out here that you can find to help you learn about this, because the main thing for you is going to learn how to shield, which is very easy. You know, a very quick one I can give you is just every morning when you get up, see the white light around you, or whatever color you feel is protective. I use the white light. I get up, I ask to be surrounded by the white light and ask that nothing can come through there that is not for my highest good. If I go out somewhere where there's a lot of people, I'll ask for extra layers, or I'll call my guides now and say, hey, I'm going out. I need somebody to kind of help shield me even more so I'm not picking up everybody. Because that's what I used to do. I would go to Walmart and I would get like all kinds of emotions and come home and be so exhausted and not know why. So that's a quick one for you. But definitely get into learning this, because you are a very, very strong empath. And I feel you do get some messages intuitively as well through the third eye, but your emotions tend to block you with this. So really, really keep working on it. Find some like-minded people or some classes. You can even go online to YouTube and find, you know, things too, but just really go with people that are authentic and true, because I don't like talking about other people or other things, but there are people out there that really aren't out there to teach you, and that's where I'll leave it. But yes, start speaking up. Say what you need to say, and if you can't speak it, write it down. Have a journal. If you get a message, write it down. Date it. At least it's out of your head. You're not getting all these emotions built up because you're not saying what you need. And this blockage will start becoming less and less because you're open. So just work on trusting your intuition, learning more about your empathic abilities, and learning to calm your emotions. And you can do that too by doing things that help you feel really calm. And, you know, some people it's music, some people it's going outside, some people it's, you know, crocheting, knitting, beading, whatever it is. So that was for you. Yes, you heard a kitty. She gets, I don't want to say mad, but she doesn't like that I'm not giving her my total attention. All right, guys. I will do one more and then I have to go. You're so welcome, Rowena. You can do this. Just know you can do this. All right. Let's see. Teresa Portis? Teresa Portis, are you still here? And she's going to be my last one, guys. Thanks, Janice. Definitely going to try to have them up and going maybe mid-month. We'll see. So is Teresa still here? I'll give her a few more minutes. If not, I will pick one last one. And then, like I said, you guys, I really appreciate you guys being here, sharing, liking, inviting your friends, because I couldn't do this without you. And again, if you can, anybody that has had a reading today, and you're comfortable, please leave a review on my page, because it really helps. All right, Joanne, you said she's here. Okay. All right, Therese, I'm going to connect with you. As soon as I'm connecting with you, Teresa, my neck hurts. And I'm getting a feeling of my head either getting jerked back or jerked forward. So I don't know if I'm picking up on you. or if this is somebody coming through that's past. I want to say I'm getting a male. And I know you're having trouble answering, so if Joanne can answer for you, that would be great too. And I want to say this male, I keep getting that he hasn't passed that long ago, so I would say 5 or less years, or maybe less. The top of my head is sore, so I don't know if this person died, like his head got, neck broke, car accident, head injury, hit by a car. I'm hearing it was not your fault, so I don't know if you felt like this person's passing was your fault. Let me see if trying to get him to move forward a little closer. I don't know if he wasn't one that believed in this, because he's kind of like giving me a little bit and stepping back, giving a little bit, stepping back. My heart's also beating really fast, so I don't know if it was, could have been a heart attack as well. But I really, now this guy keeps bringing up like 5, 5, 5. So I don't know, maybe if he's been passed longer and he's bringing up something about 5. I don't know what 5 represents to you. I don't know if that's the month of his birth, your birth. Or if it's one of your kids. Or if there was 5 people in your family. Whoever it is, though, is making me feel like for some reason you felt like you didn't do enough, or like that feeling of I should have, it wouldn't have happened if, it wouldn't have happened if. And he's saying no. No, no, no. It would have happened anyway. This person, I don't know if it's the same person, because this person's a little bit more, I don't feel that that person with the heart issue liked doctors or took care of himself the way he was supposed to. He's kind of saying it's his own fault, is what he's saying. So again, I don't know what the 5 has to do. I don't know if he died in May. He died 5 years ago. But he keeps bringing up the 5. And I keep seeing a bunch of water. Water, 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 water. What about the water? Whatever the water's about, I'm getting it's okay. I don't know what that means. And I don't know why, but I'm being shown a horse and buggy. I feel the horse and buggy has to do with the first person I was talking about with the head that was jerk or neck broke, head injury. Talking about a trip, so I don't know if you were on a trip where you seen these horse and carriages, or you wanted to go somewhere with horses and carriages. It's almost like he's bringing up a memory, so I'm not sure. And I'm seeing the drapes being moved, so I don't know if you notice your drapes being moved and there's no wind. There's no reason for them to be moving. He's saying that's him. Now, I don't know why this is coming through, but he's telling me, I don't know if you drive, I'm sure you do, but for some reason he's telling me, and I'm not sure which one this is. I don't know if you've been having car trouble or issues with the car, but he keeps talking about the brakes on the car. Not really much about it, just talking about the brakes. So I don't know if you've just recently had those done, or if you're going to have them done, or you need to have them done. And I don't know why either, but now he's showing me like mowing the lawn. So I don't know. He's going through a lot of different things here. Do you have any last message before I do this? Of course, he loves you. I feel this was two different people. So the guy with the head thing is saying, I love you, but I feel it's more romantic. And the other one is also saying that, but kind of like a nudge, like, I don't know if this other person was a brother or an uncle or a friend, because he's kind of like, yeah, I love ya. That kind of. Like he didn't like to show it. But, and he's showing me a pansy, so I don't know if those are your favorite flowers. or if that's something he used to bring you a lot. And he still watches over you. Ooh. So they're both kind of backing up, but they just wanted to acknowledge that they're still around and watching you. Again, bringing up the brakes. And this was the card I pulled for you, Teresa. Again with the blue. Blue, yellow for the solar plexus, purple for the third eye. So again, you're going through a lot of emotions. I feel like you're very anxiety ridden. And I don't know if you're like this all the time, but I feel like I'm almost getting a panicked feeling. I'm trying to discern if this is like a normal thing or if this is about a situation. And I'm kind of getting the answer both, because I feel that you too are an empath and have intuition, but they're also blocked by yourself because you're not trusting in yourself. For some reason, sometime in your life, you felt you weren't good enough. People aren't going to listen to me. People are going to say that I don't, you can't do this. And you can. Again, too, I feel you're an empath. You pick up a lot of other people's energies. So you'll have to really make sure that you're shielding and protecting yourself, because as you see here, you're surrounded by the divine white. You're in white. But you need to balance your solar plexus here. See the yellow again. Once you balance your solar plexus, Therese, and understand that you are enough, you are good enough, you're smart enough, you're pretty enough, you have enough ability, you're going to balance this out, and then you're surrounded by your intuition in your third eye. So that's right now you're blocking your own intuition by not believing in yourself. And also when you get very, very emotional, that's also a big block for you. But again, I want to go back and say you're possibly empathic as well. And speak. That's another thing I'm hearing. You don't speak up as much as you should. Because what you have to say is important. So know you're surrounded, you're protected. You just need to learn how to calm the emotions, know which ones are yours, and trust in yourself. And that intuition is going to flow so much easier for you. Oh, her son's flooding. Okay, because yeah, when I was doing the water instead of like a river, I don't know if you can see this, but I started out here and it kept going bigger and bigger and bigger. And, I keep hearing things are going to be okay. So maybe that's what I'm feeling, this panicking feeling from you as you're worried about your son. But when I was drying that in the water, that's what I got. It's going to be okay. I am seeing a helicopter though, so I don't know if... I'm sure he's probably in that hellacious flooding. So I don't know if he's been airlifted out, gonna be get airlifted out, or if they're just showing me the surrounding areas. I feel he is going to be safe, although he might have some damage or losses of property, but he himself is going to be okay, is what I'm getting. And again, just really, really believe in yourself, because even if it's just gut feelings, and some people don't hear things, see things, it's just a gut feeling. So that is the type of intuition I guess I'm speaking of. Trust your gut. And that's what I got for you, Therese. I hope that was okay. I hope it helped the panicking. I'm sorry that you couldn't come on and comment, though. But that was the last one for today, guys. I went over a little bit, but again, thank you for being here. I'm thinking about coming on later, but those will be paid, but they'll be very reasonable because they're over half off of what my normal, like 10-15 minute reading is. And I'm also have my Winds of Intuition on YouTube where I do my astro chakra reads for all the astro signs. And if you like that, definitely subscribe, because as soon as I get enough people over there, I can go live there as well. And that way I'll have 2 days I'm offering free things. But yes, I will be here again next Tuesday. And I will post before I come on. But every Tuesday I'll be here with the free readings. And again, thank you guys so much for all the sharing, liking, inviting your friends, because I can't do this without you guys. And if any of you guys are interested as well, I do one-on-one readings, either by phone or by video chat. I also do healings as well. I have a few stone products. But as I said, thank you for being here. I'll see you guys next Tuesday. I love you all. Have a blessed week. See you guys. Bye-bye.